Who needs lasers when you've got muscles? This is Ashley with Watch Mojo, and today we're going to be counting down our picks for the top 10 strongest anime characters with no superpowers. For this list, we're looking at the characters in anime who are certified beasts that can easily crush any foe that comes their way, all without the bells and whistles of the shonen genre. Even if their physical feats somewhat defy comprehension, they're still contenders. This list was actually recommended to me by someone on Twitter, so if you have any more suggestions yourself, give me a follow at AshJBow and let me know. Now I know you've heard of Raid Shadow Legends, but let me tell you why Raid is the most comprehensive and strategic mobile MMORPG right now. Raid has over 500 champions to collect and customize, meaning you can build your team with nearly endless possibilities. I love the high quality character models in Raid, and the fact that you can join a clan and fight raid bosses or compete against other players in the PvP battle arena makes Raid the definitive mobile MMORPG experience. For September, Raid pushed a major update, tweaking and rebalancing over 20 different champions to make PvP arena battles even more competitive. On top of that, the Forge is now here, so you can save time and start crafting top quality artifacts and competing right away. Go to the video description, click on these special links, and if you're a new player, you'll get 100,000 silver, 1 energy refill, 1 day XP booster, plus 1 free champion, Adjudicator. All this treasure will be waiting for you here. Good luck, and I'll see you there. Number 10, Mamoru Takamura. He's a wisecracking asshat, but he's got a punch that can knock out a bear. Seriously, he actually decked a grizzly.
You're wide open. Eat this.
With his natural strength polished to a T thanks to Kamigawa's intensive training, Takamura rose up the ranks to become a multi-weight boxing champion. His punches pack so much force that even titans like Brian Hawk and David Eagle fell before his might. You don't want to be caught on the receiving end of his counters at the best of times, let alone when he actually snaps and flies into a rage. Number 9, Olivia Mira Armstrong, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Pfft, who needs alchemy? Not the iron wall of Briggs, that's for sure. While she's lacking the overwhelming physicality of her brother, the Armstrong heir is a monster all her own. Nicknamed the Ice Queen for a reason, Olivia not only commands Fort Briggs, but her skill with the sword allowed her to hold her own against whatever horrors the homunculus unleashed. The respect she commands is astounding. She never breaks under pressure, and if there was ever a woman in anime who could unnerve Father and his goons, it would be the one who could outplay Sloth and an army of pale zombies with skill alone. Number 8, Adlet Meyer, Rocker, Braves of the Six Flowers. You can't become a candidate to fight a demon god unless you've got the chops, and while he's not uber-powered like the other Braves, it's Adlet's physical and mental fortitude that allowed him to overcome the otherworldly abilities of his companions. While some would consider his tactics dirty, the way in which Adlet utilizes weapons and insight to best those that many would consider his superiors speaks volumes about his standing as a true warrior. He never wastes a moment to brag about being the strongest man in the world, and after what we've seen, he might just be onto something. Number 7, Shizuo, Durarara. Despite the inhabitants of this city ranging from gangsters to headless reapers, there's only one that can be considered a walking hurricane. With a temper just as staggering as the strength of his punch, Shizuo could almost be considered superhuman purely for how far he can make his targets fly with just a single strike.
何をされても文句はねえよな。
Unlike Celty, however, the dude's strength is simply the result of having zero mental limiters, allowing him to use his body to its apex, and as a result crush everything around him with ease. Seriously, how has Isaiah lasted this long when he has this guy gunning for him? Number 6. Himura Kenshin, Rurouni Kenshin. One does not earn the moniker of manslayer without knowing how to handle a blade. Due to the strict tutelage of legendary swordsman Hiko Seijuro, Kenshin's incomplete training in the killing arts of Hiten Mitsurugi Ryu allowed him to dominate on the battlefield. Even after taking the path of peace, Kenshin's skill was on such a high level that his speed and precision could easily bring down numerous foes within the blink of an eye, to the point where it took a true killer like Shishio to even slow him down. Even armed with the non-lethal reverse blade, all it takes is one swipe from Kenshin to shatter someone's body and spirit. Number 5. Tours, Vinland Saga. The only reason this behemoth of a man bit the big one was due to his own sense of honor, willing to give up his own life in order to secure his son's safety. Up until that point, the man was unstoppable. A once feared Viking commander, Thor's mastery of combat not only allowed him to slice apart a whole crew single-handedly, but his core strength was enough to even bring down men like Torkel and Bjorn. While his newfound desire for peace and a life free of bloodshed would never allow for it, we have no doubt that this man could have won the war for Denmark single-handedly. Number 4. Mikasa Ackerman, Attack on Titan. When you see her flying in with blades in hand, you know Titan heads are about to roll. A combination of single-minded dedication to protect Eren, as well as the secrets of her bloodline, took this formerly fragile flower, and over time twisted her into the deadliest new recruit the Survey Corps had ever seen. When she's not working on those abs, Mikasa is zipping around slaughtering any Titan, or humans, that stands in her way. Put anything from a knife to a thunder spear in her hand, and she'll turn any enemy into mulch. Number 3. Metal Bat, One Punch Man. Never underestimate the man who reached the status of S-class hero with nothing more than a bat. Tatsumaki might be able to telekinetically level spaceships, but with nothing more than his trusty weapon in hand, Metal Bat has brought down villains of all shapes and sizes. Not to mention take an ungodly amount of punishment and still find a way to keep on swinging. No matter where you stand in the hero or monster association, getting an up-close meeting with that bat is guaranteed to send your cranium flying. Number 2. Guts, Berserk franchise. When the world tries to break you every step of the way, the only choice you have is to fight back.
Stop it! Don't kill me! And what is it you said when those people begged you for mercy? Stop it! Help me!
Despite suffering a series of hardships that would crush your average protagonist, Guts was forged into a warrior capable of even standing against the cruelest of gods.
My sword!
Aside from possessing unshakable willpower that simply refuses to let him die, Guts' tendency to wield a sword roughly the same size as him allows him to cleave his way through battlefields, apostles, and anything else foolish enough to get in the way of his vengeance. After taking out 100 soldiers in one night and surviving the eclipse, we fully believe nothing can stop this man.
You can fly your pious ass up to heaven! All by your damn self!
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Yujiro Hanma, Baki franchise. When your very existence is the equivalent of a nuclear deterrent, you know you've earned the title of strongest creature on Earth. Completely without empathy and willing to kill anyone without hesitation, including the mother of his child, Baki's father is a true force of nature, one who takes on wild animals and whole armies just for fun.
What man can push back 100 people?
With a seemingly infinite knowledge of martial arts, Yujiro can do anything from stopping an earthquake with just a single punch to ripping off a guy's face off one-handed. Do not mess with the ogre. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from Watch Mojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.